Hi, I'm Rebecca McCowan, and I was selected as the 2020 Ohio ACTE Outstanding New Career Technical Teacher of the Year. I'm very excited and honored to receive this award, and we were asked to put together a few words of advice for career tech teachers or new teachers. And since I received this particular award, I decided that I would give some advice to new teachers. I have three things that I've thought about. The first is that you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. And on some of those bad days, you're going to make some mistakes, and sometimes they might be big mistakes. I think the most important thing, and that's going to happen, and everybody in your building, every teacher there, administrator has had those days when they've made those big mistakes. But I think the most important thing is to find something to learn from it so that you can become a better teacher. The second thing kind of goes along with being able to learn from your mistakes and not let those discourage you or let those bad days discourage you. But find a support system at school. Maybe you're really become really good friends with the person who teaches beside you, or someone else in your department, or an administrator or staff member that you respect and trust. Use those folks as a support system, because it's very likely that they've been through some of the things that you've been through, and they want to celebrate your successes with you, as well as help you navigate not only the day-to-day things at school, but when you're having trouble with maybe something happening in your classroom, or a particular concern. Find that support system and use those people to help you, because they really want you to succeed. And I found that for the most part, people are really willing to be helpful and want to see you do well as a new teacher. And the last thing I have, and this is something that is really important to me and something I try to work really hard at, is to build relationships with my students. The content that you teach is very important, but sometimes that's not always the most important thing. Really spending time talking to your students, getting to know them, learning their names as quickly as you can, learning about the things they like to do, what they do after school. Do they work? Are they in sports or other clubs? Those times of getting to know them and just talking to them and letting them get to know you are really important. You may even spend a few minutes when class starts telling jokes or talking about your weekend, or whatever it is that you might want to do to help build those relationships. Take a few minutes and do that. I've found that by building really solid relationships with my students, they know that they can trust me, they know that I care about them, and not only are they want to have a relationship with me and know those things, but I found that they are often more willing to learn and ready to learn and willing to do the things that you ask them to do. So I hope these three points of advice are helpful to new teachers. There are a ton of things that I could offer you, but I thought that these were some of the top three things that I could think of.